Good morning. I hope everybody is doing wonderful. Sorry, I'm trying to back up. I just went and paid my rent. I'm a day late, but hey, you get a 5-day grace period, right? Still a little congested. Oh, sorry guys. I gotta put my shades down. Just know that I am watching you. I don't know if you ever heard this, but people with blue eyes have the most sensitive eyes because of like a melanin type thing. I don't know what it is, but I wanted to come on here and say that today's video is going to be kind of like a mosh pit of a couple days put together. I still have so much going on with my brother's passing. I wanted to thank everybody once again for all of the well wishes, and I wanted to let everybody know that after paying for, he wanted to be cremated, after paying for the cremation and after paying for the funeral expenses and urns and transportation and everything else, we were left over with about $1,150 left over. And so because my bank charges me and stuff, we were going to end up taking like a little mini family trip. If it's bumpy, I apologize. But we're not going to do that due to some circumstances. So I went ahead and felt that it was right for me as a person, because of the so much like commotion and everything. I felt like it was the right thing to do to donate the $1,000 to a charity that is going to benefit less fortunate kids, to go to a camp that my children attend. And so after bank fees and everything, it came out to be about $1,000 that I ended up donating to this charity. And my brother wasn't even, he wasn't really into church or anything, but it wasn't even the fact of it being a church. It was more so that I wanted him, this is not personal. I have to be personal with you guys. Okay. So I wanted this to go to either people or children where I thought it would be put to good use. So I decided, my brother had decided on something, another brother decided on something else, but I felt like in my heart that this would be the right decision because there's so much going on nowadays in this world, and with the depression my kids are going through because of losing my brother, I felt like this is a good spot to donate that money. I did use that $150 though to cover like all bank fees and transaction fees and everything. So I don't want to make it seem like I did the whole $1,150. I'm an upfront person and I wanted to make sure to put that out there. But I do want to say how grateful I am. And I do want to let you know from the bottom of my heart, I am so thankful for everybody and everything that you have, the kind words you have sent me. So with that being said, I definitely don't want this to be a depressing video. I do want you guys to know that I have a couple things lined up. I'm super excited for May 16th. I really want you guys to look out for that video coming out. There's going to be a lot of gardening in it, bedroom makeover, cooking, baking desserts. It is an incredible video that's going to be coming out from me, and I won't tell you what it's for, but just know that it's going to be one of my best videos to welcome all my new people. And let's just get this day started and let's see where it takes us other than cleaning. We'll see you in a little while. Thank you guys so much again. I really appreciate it. Before I do anything, I am going to go through the McDonald's drive-through and I am going to get myself a Coke because that's what I want. And I'm thirsty. And then we're gonna go make our grocery list. Can I have one of your large Coca-Colas? No ice, please.
Okay.
Do you guys have Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Okay, can I also have a Dr. Pepper large, no ice, please?
Okay.
And then that should do it. Y'all, I just got my drinks, and guess what else I got? It is free French Fry Friday. My lips stuck together when I said that. Say that 10 times fast. Free French Fry Friday. So I got my medium French fry. You have to have the mobile app, of course, but I got my French fry. And then I got my soda, no ice. Don't ever get ice in your cup, guys, because if you do, it's not as much soda. Just ask for a cup of ice on the side and then put it in yourself. So I'm going to enjoy a couple fries, and then we are really going to start this day, I think. Yeah, cheese. What? Say cheese. Yeah, that's a blue one. I know. Wee. Hi, you want it? She can go by herself on this one. Yay! Good job, honey. Say yay. And there's Bestie. Yeah. Okay, say hi. You want to get down now? I needed to pull out my recipe books so that way I could get started on my meal plan, so I can write it on my board. I've been kind of lazy lately when it comes to writing my meal plan on my board, and it's kind of caused some confusion in the house. Like, hey mom, what are we eating for dinner tonight? Everybody's so used to just going to look at that board that it's kind of been ran over. So I definitely need to get back on my game. I know Belle sometimes doesn't like to be on the camera, so she sat down and I'm like, hey, I'm recording. And she's like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'll scoot over. And I'm like, okay, you can do that if you don't want to be on it right now. I'm trying to explain to her, like, hey, what sounds good? What would you like for dinner? And she's like, mom, I don't know. So she loves cooking and baking. She's just like not overly obsessed about it as I am. So I finished, and then after that I needed to wash our curtains. So I needed to go ahead and take these off. My decor in my living room is starting to change, and so I think I'm going to end up getting rid of the glittery curtains, and I'm going to put them in the girls' room or just put them to the side just in case if I need them. But I wanted to take them off just so that I can wash them, because, you know, opening and closing, it does get, you know, stuff on the bottom of them, and them being like a cream color, they do get dirty. Our back door is our main entrance, I guess you can say. We use it to come in and out more than we use our front door. It's just the way that our house is set up, which I completely don't like, but it is what it is. So then I noticed that these blades needed to be cleaned. Normally what I do is I take a pillowcase and I put it over the blades, and I kind of
pull it off and collect all the dust in there, but they were really grimy. So what I did was I just used my bleach bottle and a rag, and I wanted to make sure to scrub them. I think I still do need to scrub them with a better like bristled brush, like a little bit harder, but as for now, this did a pretty decent job. My spray bottle wasn't working, and I'm like, just get me a different bottle. So I went ahead and I sprayed this all down. We do have allergies, and since we live next to a railroad track, I wanted to make sure to get this cleaned up. And then I vacuumed, the baby's running back and forth. Then I vacuumed up the floor where all of the rest of the dust fell. And of course, Jade had to go crazy, and I'm telling my honey, like, tell her to stop trying to bite my vacuum.
Yo, what it do today on YouTube? How y'all doing out there? Today she about to do some dishes. I'm just cleaning the cup and then I'm going back in my garage. Stay tuned.
You're so dumb. And I'm keeping this in there too.
Of course.
He's trying to lasso me. This is what I deal with.
I'm spot on.
Get out of my kitchen. Okay, anyways, guys, before I cook dinner, I got a sink full of dishes that I need to get going on. I'm gonna do these dishes, and then I'm gonna make meatloaf for dinner with mashed potatoes and whatever kind of veggie I can find. I think I have some broccoli florets in there. I think I'm gonna put in the oven, and I'm going to like cook them in the oven. Let's just get this going before this kid tries to lasso me again. And I'm gonna put my glasses on because my allergies, so if you see the glare, that's why. Let's get going. Can I what? Can I hear your music? No, not hearing your music. We are done with the dishes, so I'm gonna quickly throw together some meatloaf. This is not my original recipe. I will eventually post that, but this is a very quick meatloaf. I'm gonna use, how many pounds are in this? This is about, maybe about 5 pounds. I think I'm gonna use about half of it. And then when we go to put the seasonings in, you guys do wanna wash your hands. So far what I have in here, I thought I was recording, guys, and I apologize, I was not, but I have about 3 pounds of hamburger meat in here. Then I threw in maybe about, not even a cup, almost a cup of oats. I threw in 2 eggs. Now I'm gonna throw in a pack of the ranch seasoning mix. Just 1, you can do more if you'd like, but I'm just gonna do 1. Okay. And guys, when you rip it or you tear it, there's always seasoning in the top of the package, so make sure you get that in there. All right, I have some vegetables that are like all together in here. I don't know if you guys can see those. I'm gonna throw some of those in. Extra flavors, guys. Put some veggies in here, hide them from the kids. They didn't hear me. This is a little bit of, and I always measure with my heart. This is garlic, granulated garlic. And then I have granulated onion powder. And again, measure with your heart however much you like. Again, this is not my original recipe. This is just something super, super quick. I'm going to throw in a little bit of Lowry seasoning. Not too much. You don't want it too salty. And then I have some barbecue sauce, just any kind you have, sweet and spicy. And I also have, let me grab it. I also have some Worcestershire sauce and some ketchup. This one's unsweetened. It's just what I have left over. Let me grab the other bottle of ketchup. Okay, I grabbed my other ketchup. So I'm gonna shake this up. Just a couple swashes or Worcestershire sauce. How do you say that? A couple little, a little more. There we go. And then I'm gonna see about the ketchup. I'm just gonna throw the rest of this in here. I just threw in the rest of it. Don't mind the dog in the background. Alright, I'm gonna throw in some barbecue. And then, so I'm gonna mix this up. Make sure to take off your rings, guys. You don't want to get that in there. I would get in trouble because he just washed my rings. So let me take these off. Take off your rings. This one of my rings never comes off. He found this for me in Mexico. That never comes off. So you're gonna want to get in here and you're gonna want to get this all mashed in. What do you guys like to do while you guys are cooking? Do you guys like to listen to the radio or do you guys like to listen to meditation? I like to listen to meditation. Right now I have some meditation inside of my ears, my earbuds that I'm listening to that I really enjoy. You know, I like listening to it. So what are your guys' favorite things to do? Do you just like peace and quiet? Do you like, what do you like? These allergies are kicking my butt. Okay, so if you can see, this is the kind of pan that I'm going to be using. It's like a casserole dish. And I am going to spray it just lightly because the hamburger meat has oils in it already. So I'm going to pour this meat into here. I already washed my hands, so trying not to touch it if I can. Get this all spread out and then I'll be right back. Alright, I am going to add more ketchup on top. And also barbecue sauce. And I'm going to save a little for when it's done, but I'm going to mix this together. And I'm going to spread it all over the top. Okay. Put some foil, and then we're going to put it in the oven.
That is going to be it for this video, guys. I paired it with some broccoli and it is very moist and juicy with some garlic mashed potatoes. Thank you guys so much for joining in on my channel. The upcoming video on the 16th is going to be so exciting, so you don't want to miss out. Don't forget to subscribe.